All right, no, you don't, you little brats. Okay, who's next? Who's next? This little blightling? I don't think so. Sproutling? I don't need your little toxic things anymore. I don't need my little friends getting sick. Everybody's always getting sick. And I don't know how to prevent that more often than not. All right, let's see. I need to go ahead and remove these pieces. It looks like our wonderful little Vexer friends who we've converted into being our friends are actually fighting in their corner as well. No, down, down. Don't you give our Vexer friends a bad name. They're trying really hard to, I guess, contribute or do something. Well, and maybe they're not. Actually, it does look like they're becoming like bad Vexers. If you don't watch out, look at that. Oh my gosh. This one doesn't want to be converted. Are you being... Oh my goodness. Oh boy, are you guys gonna fight this Sproutling or do I have to fight him? Okay, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, okay, there's an unhappy creature. All right, I don't know why we had one Vexer who just was refusing to be befriended. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so interesting. It was like we had to remove a certain number of the little Vexers or else something bad would happen. And your little home is ruined. No, hang in there. I promise your home is not ruined, friend. There you go, Plasma of Seeds. Well, that was confusing, to say the least. But at least we managed to do something. Oh, and you know what? I have been increasingly despondent over just how messy all of this has begun to get. And I really want to take good care of all of our spaces. But hello, everyone. And welcome back to the chaos that we just had, being our invasion from the corruption once more. And it looks like our keepers actually managed to really rise to the occasion and like fight off everybody. It did seem like the Vexers were definitely not doing too much, and it seems like a lot of our animal friends might have actually gotten a little bit sick from some of the things that they were around. We did befriend a few new Vexers, but I'm truly not sure what to do with them now. And then increase garden love the most. Thanks, Hortic Day. That's nice. I'm a little busy right now, though. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that Plasma of Seeds has a location to go. Hang in there, Plasma. I gotta finish getting your thicketed with its nice luscious grass. And then we are actually doing something very exciting right now. Let's see. By watching these rare seeds as they grow. There you go, Plasma. Hopefully this will be... Okay, interesting. Plasma can't be in their house if it's on top of the basalt. I don't know why that's happening, but I won't ask too many questions. We'll just accept it. And yes, well, welcome back, everybody. It has been kind of a chaotic moment after another chaotic moment, and we have been trying to keep an eye on these new rare seeds that we ended up growing using some special magic. I don't know if we're going to be able to get these seeds to grow, but I would really love to. And I would love to have some pollinators around, maybe even some hedgehogs, because we don't have any hedgehog companions for our little garden gnomes just yet. And I also am thinking, now that our powers are slowly but surely spreading further and further, and let's just go ahead and get some thicket like started over here just to have something. Might as well have the terraforming powers terraforming if we're busy. And then let's come over here. There we go. Don't mind me. Excellent, excellent. Maybe we'll even do a little pond over here. We'll see what we can rustle up in a little while. But I have been thinking it would also be nice to go ahead and maybe incorporate the other runestones sooner or later so that we can think about what it would be like to see if there's other biomes or other types of plants that we could actually bring onto our side because of having access to the magic of the rune stones, because the last rune stone we unlocked seemed to slowly but surely lead us into Swampland, and alternatively Aura the salamander really helped us out with that. And so I'm wondering if maybe we focused on the desert with Faunus up here, then he might be able to help us out with working through the scorpions and eventually teaching us about some of the other plants and animals that we could possibly have here. Also, our poor Our poor little catfish have been sick too. I'm really worried that the vexers might be the things causing all the illness, but I try not to banish all of them into smithereens unless I can help it. All right, but let's come over and take care of our moth real quick, who needs flowery, wood, shaded light stuff. I accidentally chased away our other moth, and I have been trying really hard to encourage the moths to move back in. Let's try... We don't have any roses, and we do have those beautiful new dahlias, but they need to be on loam. And so the roses need to be on loam too. Let's do maybe wood, shade. Okay, I have no idea what just happened. Excuse me? Hello? Swirl sprout? Although looking like one, this isn't a tentacle, but an exotic curled up plant. Its shape is not yet understood, but theories suggest it channels ambient magic for sustenance. An ether leaf. Looks like grass but has uncanny thickness that shrouds creatures in shading. Coin wood, with shiny tendrils driving deep into the world. It's hard to tell if the wooden growth is infused with gold or the inverse. What certain is that the immense value of its dropped elderglee, which grows more valuable the wealthier the garden. Oh my gosh. Excuse me? Magic coin wood, you say? That drops shiny gold coins, you say? Beautiful swirl sprouts that just have powerful ambient magic? Oh, it turns out that yes. Going ahead and trying to plant a garden full of rare plants. Definitely worth it. And we even have some super fancy shading that we can have with these lovely little grasses. Well, yeah, I'm smiling from ear to ear. That's so cool! All right, well, if that's the case, let's go ahead. Maybe we'll have some nice little like blueberry bushes sort of rounding out the back. Does that help out with our moth? It does not help out with our moth. So we probably don't need the shading. What else does the moth want? Wood, light, and flowery. So blueberry bush doesn't do the flowery. Let's put in we could do sunflowers back here. What, oh man, I'm so tickled. I don't know what I was expecting for those like rare plants we're supposed to be getting, but somehow it didn't occur to me that it could be something like a magic coin tree that drops big giant magic coins. And let's actually have like the roses maybe be back here. Oh, Mercury, do you have, there's pink roses. If we're about to get like mega money, I really want to celebrate that. Also, nobody needs to be sick now, my friends. And then 2 curious creatures. We have a little bumblebee who would like to move in. Well, aren't you lucky? Because we just ended up having a bunch of coins. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to name you, how about Coin Buzz, Coin Jingle, Coin Bee? Coin Bee, huh? Okay, I think that's so close to like a combi for Pokemon. And then a little dragonfly. And we're gonna call you actually Mud Mire. Because, well, Mud Mire actually sounds like a great name for a turtle. I'm gonna call you because I get so bogged down over here. How about Bog Flyer? There we go. And then who's sick? All right. Oh, you don't even have a name, little keeper friend. You shouldn't be sick, nor lacking a name. So instead, you're gonna be Mal. Mal beloved. We're gonna have you be Mal of, how about Mal of Mornings? Because it's a beautiful, bright new morning here in our land where we apparently have rare trees full of magic that are going ahead and joining us. I am tickled. That is going to be a lot of fun. Also, these coin trees have a lot of wood, so I guess really I just need like the flowery stuff. What flower should I put back there? The rhododendrons are so satisfying because they're huge. But these, I feel like they're really expensive dahlias. Ooh, how about these? Oh, those are pretty. These orange dahlias should definitely help out because they'll be a good complement to the coin bushes we're apparently growing. So that's fun. I guess we'll just have another giant pile of seeds then and just kind of keep an eye out and keep trying to grow more like magic seeds. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I ran out of nectar, I think. Or I overcharged my glove. That's what I did. Okay, and I need a little bit more of the red nectar in order to get a bunch of these rare seeds. I wonder if one of these seeds will end up having something useful in it that we could actually have to restore. Let's do this. And then, how do I get a hedgehog over here? That would be kind of nice. But I wonder if one of these seeds will actually end up having something that helps me out with restoring these trees. Or maybe one of the runic boulders. All right, and meanwhile, hedgehog friend. Oh, and a little curious moth appeared. Look, little moth. You're gonna be glitter gaze because you're enchanted with all things that shine. And lucky you, I have shiny things. Let's see, what else? Maybe I'll put one more dahlia right here. Because I really like these, like, lovely little dahlias. All right, well, that's absolutely not the direction I thought we were going to be taking with things. For some reason, it just did not occur to me to assume that the plants would have anything to do with dropping tons of gold. And I like how they seem to be glowing in the dark when they happen to be, when it's night, but it looks like when they grow up, the plants don't actually have any of that glow. Aw, man, I would really like it if they could glow in the dark, so I could start decorating with a little bit more light sources. And then, oh, Quill, you're back! Okay, we're just gonna go ahead, and this is going to be, Quill ink. The little moth. There we have it. Okay, so magic plants worked. Trying to think, like, there's so much to do. I'm sort of, like, repositioning my thoughts now. I wonder if I could get a hedgehog to move into this area. While cute, and well, the answer is possibly. I guess that doesn't have to do with getting the master level on the river sharks that we have been working so hard on over here, does it? But I need to have, I think, more types of wood that I could go ahead and get into. There we go. More types of wood that I could get into the water if I really want to have my river shark be happy. Because right now it looks like a log jam. It looks like a freaking beaver moved in. And I don't think that's going to make it happy. I wonder if getting another crab moved in might help out. Well, let's check Mercury's goods. See, and then it's a lot of the same cactuses and plants we've been looking at. So I think there's probably a lot of benefit. How do I sell this Elder Gleam? Do I drop it in delivery box? If it's worth something, how do I sell the Elder Gleam? Tell me how I can sell this. Tell me how it's worth something. Oh my gosh, I think I did it. Where's my apples? Could I have been doing that to my apples this whole time? Because I usually have like a random apple. Okay, that didn't sell the apple, but I can apparently eat the apple myself. That's hilarious. All right, well, I think after reviewing what we've done and having that big colony of the Vexers here and thinking about, we've got this runic boulder, we've got this one over here. I think getting the next runic boulder is a goal we should have, and then working our way over. Oh, you don't have a name either, little keeper friend. Let's go ahead and rename you, and you're gonna be Emily. How about Emily of Lore? Because we're talking about some of the ruins and what we might do with those things. Asana pumpkins, you're not feeling good either. I think that's what we'll do. We'll expand over here soon. And if I was going to focus on an animal type to go ahead and encourage over there, maybe that's where we'll start doing the swamp stuff with piranhas and plecos, because the river sharks surprisingly didn't need / want the swamps. I could still see us doing a swamp sort of going this direction, but I kind of need to try out some of the other animals too. Yeah, we don't have the piranhas and we don't have the scorpions in place just yet. Or the crocodiles. Or maybe we'll go ahead and we'll claim that area and start working on it. I think we're overdue for scorpions too, which sounds really odd, but it's the truth. So maybe we'll kind of do a little column A, a little column B. Let's go ahead and expand this zone and we'll start working on scorpions over there, because I need something that provides more wood in one location in the water if I'm really going to start working with the river sharks. And then, oh man, of course. Did you learn nothing from last time? I guess you are up for a real lesson now. You will regret this. I did say this seemed like a good idea at the time. So, okay. Look, it sounded like a good idea at the time. That's the only thing I can say as an excuse. My boulders are charging. I can only assume that means something decent. I guess, look, I just wanted new plants. I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted new plants. It's sometimes this is the direction that takes me in. But the good news is, I think we have more than adequately prepared ourselves for the great banishing we need to do. All right. And because this is war. This is war for the garden. This time around, I'm not going to be quite as like tender-hearted as I have. I say as I squint and try. I'm sorry, little Vexer friends. You're not friends if you're being rude, though. I just need that boulder to charge. Okay, let's see. Anybody over here? Out you go, little Blightling. Also, don't need any of that nonsense. And then, let's see. Man, everybody is just clearing out the corrupted things so fast right now. Also, these corrupted things better stay away from my little seeds. They better not be, like, did they mess with my seeds? Oh, they better not have messed with my seeds. Pilferling? You stay away from my, I didn't even think about the pilferling messing with my big giant garden. Okay, boulder charging? Boulder fully charged? Yes? Okay. It didn't affect my good guys, I think. And maybe it gave me access to some new powers? That wasn't... What on earth was I doing in the past? Being such a little, like, goose and being so concerned about this and that. Because that wasn't as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as it can turn out if you actually pay attention to the tiny gnomes screaming at you to activate the defense boulder. Unlike last time, when I completely ignored that and everything escalated. A lot. Oof, Nemesis is getting serious. While you were occupied, we managed to decode another translation. Just by reversing the rune cycle inversely proportional to the logarithmic index, we discovered another upgrade. Check with Faunus on how to get that going. We also found some odd inscriptions. They don't follow the expected pattern and seem to be more recent, but we'll work it out. Now on to the next boulder, Seri. We mustn't be deterred. Oh, we found a decent amount of spoils this time. Aw, thank you, Council. Aw, healer! Yes! That is such a relief. With some slight wand tuning. Again, love the idea that the gnomes have a little bubble wand. Your keepers could use restorative magic on creatures, too. Oh my gosh, please. I'm desperate for that. Let you cast your spells faster. Let you heal everything, because I have been desperately trying to keep up with this. And then at least we have an answer on if that's new creatures or not. I think the answer lies in scorpions still. Oh my word. I hope my arcane seeds are okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. How are some of them growing bigger than others? I wonder if I need to have them in different spots to make it so that, oh dear, there's a lot of the no good little seeds and nectar bits down here. However, now I kind of want to see, I guess I need to have keepers present. Is Nature Lover gonna come and heal my snail? Come on, Nature Lover. Oh my gosh, they can heal the animals now. Oh, Crabby, no! I cannot even tell you how relieved I am right now, because it's so hard to make sure that everybody stays healthy. Also, these plants, I wonder if they're bigger because I have more gold right now. Who even knows what's going on half the time anymore? Okay, so good news is we've managed to go ahead and access another boulder. I'm kind of thinking we should possibly just like pull off the band-aid and try to reach that the last of the ruined boulders pretty soon. The other good news is now I know it's probably worth it to more focus on tending to, there we go, expanding with the new animal quest rather than worrying about the boulders when it comes to accessing new biomes. And we do have our little magic seeds. I wonder if moving the trees made these, moving them, it made like these tree seeds not grow as well. So we'll have to see what happens with our little coin woods, because I really want them to adapt and become quite content. Let's see, they're set. Maybe they just need to become more adapted in place. And I wonder what happens with the swirl sprouts. Like if there are animals or things that we could kind of befriend or attract to our garden because they really like magic. All right. And that still doesn't leave me with a clear answer on what to do for the sake of my poor little river sharks. Well, at least we can turn our attention towards the scorpions for a moment. I have a feeling we can probably do a lot with our scorpions pretty quickly if I actually put my mind to it. Because we have plenty and plenty and plenty of beetles. So let's see, we just need desert and I think we need sand. Does desert sound count as both? And some bedrock. So honestly, oh, and now we have another rune fragment. I'm sure that's not going to cause all kinds of unintentional problems. I'm sure that's gonna just completely work out fine for us. All right, let's get some desert sand down. And the bauxite actually makes for some nice bedrock. All right, what's this rune boulder say? Creators make descendants, nurtures garden, wields magic. Creators make life, life magic imbued. Creators make life, creators make descendants. Runes formed, ascension in and with behind corruption seed do 4. You know? I don't know if I would want to access any kind of ascension if people were like, yeah, by the way, it's kind of going to require you to really start like dabbling about with some corrupted magic. Oh, and I am so relieved that every time I see like, oh, there's a little sick creature now. Look at that. Somebody healed them. I'm so proud. I am so proud of our little family. I'm so proud of whatever the gnomes are out there tending to. All right, let's see. Can I get the scorpion habitat done? Will you guys be happy? Do you need... Let's see. More bedrock? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so now we just need to go ahead and we need to make sure that the scorpions have a place to bask and a place to go ahead. Maybe some basking spots and then wood, shelter, and insects. Well, do I ever have good news for you? Hollow logs it is. Oh, I so desperately wish I could do something other than just hollow logs, but somehow, here we are. Hello, friend. I've just received this recipe for Grandma's special marmalade. It tastes of summer mornings and birdsong, and it was my favorite growing up in the dunes. But there's a problem. Nana's a right prankster and made a puzzle of the amounts. I just can't figure it out. What I wouldn't do for another taste, Seri. Could you possibly figure it out? I have an idea for a terrific upgrade should I get a sample. I think you'd like it. Just decode the recipe and deliver the correct amounts to me. Good luck, Faunus. Thanks, Faunus. And then finally, a lovely little bit of nectar for the scorpions. I can't even remember why he wanted scorpions, but at least we've got it started. And then we have a Marmalade mystery. I love the chaos of it all. It's just hilariously adorable. Also, the scorpion didn't even wait to move in. It just was here. It's Marmalade the scorpion, not the direction I thought life was going to be going, but here we are. It glows in the dark. That's so exciting. Oh, that's really cool. All right, well, at least we have a little bit of progress there, and it looks like we're making a marmalade recipe while still desperately stacking dead logs to try to make a happy river shark habitat. I think maybe we should take some time to tidy up some of what we have made. A guest visiting, you say? What kind of guest? What kind of new animal friend? A fennec fox! All right, I take it back. Definitely need to start working more on inviting new friends over, because that's a little bit exciting. And we're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna name this. If we saw a fennec fox and we just got a scorpion, we'll name it Foxfang. The scorpion. Welcome. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this somewhat chaotic adventure. As always, I love it. I do think I'm going to try really hard to do the thing. Actually do the thing where I say, okay, we're going to focus on this. We're not going to get distracted by Fennec Fox quest from Faunus. Yes, we are. Dang it. I'll come back for you, river sharks. I just really need to figure out a way. The river sharks, they want to have a nice habitat with like foliage and wood, but I don't know how to make them happier, so we're gonna have to work on that. Maybe if I make my crabs happier and get more crabs? One step at a time. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.